Hey, and welcome to IMO, in my opinion, with J&M and Ralph. Where did you come from, man?
You invited me.
Did I do that?
You sure did.
Oh, okay. My bad. Ralph, what's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Good.
What have you been up to, man?
Nothing
COVID?
working.
You're a COVID survivor, right?
Yeah.
How did that go for you?
Pretty bad.
Really? Please
Yeah.
describe that to us, please.
What do you want to know?
How did it feel?
How did it feel?
Did it feel like what everyone says? Like you're
Feels-
fucking crazy dying and shit?
Yeah, it feels like somebody's... Like if John was sitting on my chest, that's how...
Oh, jeez. But you're good now, right? Everything's cool?
Yeah,
Everything's
I'm
good?
good.
Because if not, I'm going to have to kick you out.
No, I'm good.
Well, it's too late now. He's been in there for like 2 hours.
Never mind. Scratch that. John, what's going on, man? How are you?
What's up? We're using my phone to record, but I wanted to check it to see if somebody died because it seems like every time I sit in this chair, somebody dies. It's been like 2 weeks now.
Who died now?
What do you mean?
Who died?
Like 2 weeks ago, the guy who played Black Panther.
That was like
and then,
a month and a half ago. But okay.
Was it? No, I don't think that was.
Okay, continue. Who else died?
And then Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You know, since you
Yeah.
follow politics.
Yeah,
you
no.
know
no.
exactly.
The only
what
thing
she
I
did.
followed was that fly that landed on that guy's head. That's with social media. Oh, my God. Cool. So I had asked Ralph what he wanted to talk about, and he's a big sports guy, big basketball guy. Me and him played basketball for a lot of years. He wanted to talk about
One of them's good. I won't say which one.
Oh, you're implying that I'm not good.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
I
okay.
just said one of them.
Okay. Anyway, he wanted to talk about the GOAT, have the GOAT conversation to see who we think is the GOAT, who deserves to be called the GOAT in the NBA. John, you're the basketball expert, right?
Oh, sure.
Who in your opinion is the GOAT?
We're talking aside from C-Web, right? Chris Webber, because he's all the way up there. He's the greatest of all time. I got a man crush on him.
See,
Aside
those are
from
things you
him,
shouldn't admit on air, bro.
I don't care.
He's not even the best power forward of all time.
Wow.
Yeah,
There you go. He's really not, man. Do you want to go into that? Let's go into that conversation, bro.
He revolutionized the game. He was a great passing, dribbling, scoring big man.
Okay.
He can do anything.
Except win a championship.
Well, when the refs are not in your corner, yeah, it's kind of hard.
Okay, I'll grant you,
You will
one.
grant me.
I will grant you one championship. Maybe
You're not
could have
going to
won.
grant me anything. You have to give it to me because it was a sham.
Sure, I will give you
Okay.
one championship. Was
So he would have been
probably
a champion.
give or take. That doesn't
give or
mean that we're
take.
gonna. What game was that? Do you remember what game that was?
Game 6.
Game 7.
Okay.
Oh, it was
That was-
game 6. Yeah.
Okay,
They
so
robbed him.
if I recall, that should be a game where, like, I think Rick Fox hit a half court 3-pointer, or somebody hit a half court 3-pointer that shouldn't have counted.
No.
And it counted, but then Doug Christie did the same thing, and it didn't count, or some crap like that. That whole game was kind of
Where
sketchy.
Kobe Bryant threw an elbow into
Dick,
Doug Christie's face. Sorry. He
probably deserved it.
And they called a foul on Doug Christie.
because Doug
You
Christie's a
remember that?
dick. Doug Christie was a dick.
Come on. That
He
was
went,
bullshit.
dude. He
You
went
know
into he went into the tunnel and grabbed the chair to fight somebody. Who was it? Who was it that he got into
Rick
that fight?
Fox.
Was it Rick Fox? Oh yeah, they punched each other. Yeah, I remember that fight.
No,
That was a good
no. I mean, Doug Christie did all the punching.
fight. Whatever. Just like when Kobe got punched, he got that 2-piece. Remember that?
Chris Childs?
With the
Yeah,
he got that
Yeah.
2-piece. So obviously this is a joke because Chris Webber is definitely not a GOAT at anything. I mean, he's not even good at.
Yeah, great shoes.
He's not
too.
even a good
Remember the
announcer.
Dadas? Awesome.
You remember those dadas? You remember? Dude, he's
You
not
couldn't
even.
wear those to school, bro. They had the crown on them.
Dude, he's not even good at announcing, bro.
Okay, shut your mouth. So aside from him, like I'm always gonna have a thing for Michael Jordan because we're from Chicago, but honestly, he's the best of all time.
Ralphie, what do you think?
Yeah, it's easy. It's no conversation.
Okay, so I'm gonna agree,
Here
but
it
since
comes.
I'm usually the one that's gotta flip it, so I'm gonna say LeBron James Just
Why?
because, I mean, well, I'll tell you what. I don't really believe that. I'm just probably saying that more for Mike Morales because he loves that dude. But he is going to go down as the greatest statistical basketball player to ever play.
Yeah.
And that does mean a lot, right? I think we kind of downplay that.
It doesn't mean much when your competition, which is Michael Jordan, retired for 2 years in his prime, and then he retired for another 2-3 years after that, and then came back.
But is that LeBron's fault?
No, it's not his fault, but you got to take that into consideration, right?
Yes, but so we can't take something that one, didn't happen, and two, will never happen into consideration. You
What's
can only
that?
he didn't play, right? So that him playing those 2 years that he retired, or 2.5 years.
How come you can't take that into consideration?
Because it didn't.
He was in his prime.
Nothing happened in those years. What are you going to give him? Magical numbers? You're going to say
you
he
can
averaged?
Yeah, LeBron had this and that and scored more points.
I get what
but his rival was out of the league for 2 years, and then another 3 years after that, or two. Yeah,
it's like 2.5 or whatever.
2.5,
It came after
yeah.
year. But my thing is, okay, how do we put numbers to Jordan those 2 years that he didn't play to compare them, because nothing happened, so we can't even say what did he average when he came back the healthy year. He probably averaged 28.
You can take his average from his year in 93 when he retired, and then 96 when he came back, and averaged
Was it
those
96?
out.
It was 93.
90.
No,
No,
94.
he
5, 6.
left it. 95.
4. It'd be 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
They won in 96. No, they won 98. Never mind.
You
It was
guys are just
6.
speaking hypothetically, though.
Right,
Yeah.
and
You
that's
guys are not saying facts.
But that's my point.
That's why I hate arguing with people. We're like, who's the best? Jordan. Oh, well, Jordan missed 2 years. Or Jordan didn't start playing basketball until after his junior year of college.
Oh, that's
LeBron
That
came
too.
right out of high school, right? So these are facts. But the fact is, Jordan only played 11 seasons, and it took LeBron, God knows how many seasons, to break his scoring record. And he's 3-9 in the finals, or 3-6.
Sure, and
3-6. Michael Jordan 6-0 in the finals.
And I agree with you, because
Right.
that's my problem when people say, "Oh, but LeBron played so many years, Jordan didn't." Yeah, but that's nobody's fault, but Jordan's fault, because Jordan didn't play those years.
But you can still take.
No,
that
you
into
can't, because it didn't
Why
happen.
not?
Because it didn't happen. There's no fact to it. There's nothing factual about it.
Hypothetically, if he would have came
Yeah,
out of high
that would have
school,
happened, sure, but we can't say
and if
that.
he would have never missed those 2 years,
You
Who
know,
knows
they,
what would've
be
happened?
way
They
behind in points.
would've-
Who
Still,
knows? Who
they
knows? 'Cause
would
I
have
mean,
beat
Jordan
the
would have put.
Rockets. I'm a big
Of course, they
fan
would have beat
of
the Rockets. The Rockets.
I'm a big fan of career averages. So I take that into account. Like, what's his points per game
Whose?
average? Michael's
he's
The
30.
highest, 32.
I'm not
30,
sure.
yeah,
30
30
something.
something.
Oh, 32 in the
More than
playoffs or
Jordan's?
something? Who, LeBron's or Jordan? Or what's Jordan's? Is that what you're asking?
Jordan's.
Jordan's like in the 30s. I
In
think
the
his high is
30s,
like 30
yeah.
something.
He's got a lot more scoring titles, I think.
For
He's
sure,
got a lot
yeah.
more accolades,
Yeah.
period, than
So
LeBron.
Doesn't that make him the GOAT?
Sure, and I agree with you. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here.
Doing a bad job.
But LeBron will break all of Jordan's records.
Except the accolades, because he's not gonna get them all.
Who knows?
He's too old already, man.
I say he got 3 more good years.
Yeah, but
if he don't break down,
how many scoring titles did Jordan win?
yeah, he's not gonna get those.
He's not gonna get
No,
scoring
he's not.
titles. He's not gonna win Defensive Player of the
Never
Year.
know.
I mean,
Never
he's
know.
not gonna win. How many does Jordan got? Like 3, maybe something like that.
One
One? No, he doesn't have one.
One defensive player of the year.
One?
Award. Yeah.
Do me a favor, Delilah, on your phone, look up Michael Jordan's.
Hey, all defensive
Career-
teams, he has a lot.
Oh yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
like I don't think he has enough time in his career to catch up
He has
to
3
all the
years to me.
accolades. You know, points.
But
He's probably gonna
gonna
catch.
pass. He already
probably
passed him in points. He's gonna pass him in rebounds. He's gonna pass him in assists. The only record he might not get is the 6 rings.
Yeah.
The 6
That's the
rings.
most
He
important.
has to win, which he will probably win this year for sure.
No, he probably
Yeah.
already won today.
Right.
He's already probably won by
I
the
heard
time.
people saying if he wins this one, that makes him the greatest of all time.
No.
Really? Because you beat the Heat with Jimmy Butler, where Jimmy Butler is the best player on the team?
You know, this year's kind of weird. I don't know if you feel like have
it's
you been watching a lot?
garbage. It should have been canceled.
I'm gonna tell you, the Heat picked the wrong year to make the finals, because I think the crowd is the biggest factor right now for the underdogs, because the underdogs can feed off crowd energy. So imagine if this would have been in Miami, that game that they lost by a few points or whatever, that could have changed everything. Because right now it looks like they're playing at one of our park leagues on Sundays. And that's different. That usually becomes who has the better team players, because there's no fans. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talent is going to beat everyone. But when you have crowd and all that, that energizes you and it makes you want to play harder or whatever. It gives you a little bit of an edge. Excuse me. And they don't have that this time, you know? But I don't know.
And
if LeBron was to lose, if he was to lose this title, which I'm pretty sure he didn't, but if he would have lost this title, I think at that point you got to say he's not even in that conversation anymore.
Down to under Kobe.
I believe. I always say that. I say Mike, Kobe, then LeBron. How is he gonna? Why we talk about Mike? He's not even past Kobe to me yet.
I don't think he's past Kobe to me either, but that's just me personally.
That's me personally.
Because I mean, number wise,
you know why they don't give Kobe no credit?
Because he's a photocopy of Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he's the same player as Mike.
The fact that they lost Game 3 with 2 of their starters out is like fucking. That's bad.
Yeah, but Jimmy went for 40 in a triple double,
and that wasn't gonna happen like twice in a row.
And AD had a horrible game.
You know, I don't know. Jimmy's weird, bro, because like we held him so high here in Chicago, right? And like I think this really showed that he's not that type of player. Like he can have those games, but like he's not a star like that. Like he's not a star like that,
he's
man.
A winner, though.
He's what?
I like him. He's a winner.
No, I think he's good.
He's a really good number 2.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I think
a
number 2 on it.
I think he's just on a really weird team. Like if you put him on Golden State, he's gonna shine. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got shooters around him. He'll shine like a motherfucker if he's on Golden State. But in a lot of other teams, you're gonna depend on him like he's LeBron James, and he's not LeBron James. There's nights he can go off, obviously, like he did the other night, and score 40, whatever he scored. But can he do that consistently? Probably not. You know, that's kind of how I feel about Paul right now.
Paul George.
Paul George, like he was so good in fucking Indiana, but the team was all his. Like he was like the only scorer. You put him on a team with other scorers, and it's like he disappeared.
I never liked Paul George.
Really?
I always used to say Paul George is not a superstar.
Really?
No,
To me, he was always a number 2.
I thought he was good.
To me, he was always
amazing.
Nah,
I thought he was good.
you could tell when it was game time, he could never hit the big shot. He would turn the ball over a lot. He's just a good two-way player, just like Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's why they compare.
No, but he scores better than Jimmy. He could shoot better than Jimmy can.
Yeah, but I'd rather have Jimmy.
Jimmy's bigger too.
I'd rather have Jimmy.
Jimmy actually babied LeBron in a couple plays when he scored that 41.
He guards LeBron
babied
the
his
best.
ass.
By the way, where was the defense when Lillard dropped that 3 on him? That was pretty bad.
Who was guarding him?
George.
Oh, Paul George got no defense like that, man. Well, nobody plays defense.
He's supposed to.
NBA.
They
Paul
say
George is a good defense.
But what does that even mean in today's NBA, bro?
People are gonna hit shots.
You put
on
a goddamn hand up.
Yeah.
That's what it means. It means you don't let a deep shooter shoot a deep 3.
I don't know. To me personally, the greatest of all time to me is obviously Michael Jordan. Then Kobe Bryant's right behind him. But that's because Kobe Bryant was my favorite player.
For sure, yeah.
He was my Michael Jordan because
Right.
Jordan,
yeah,
because like Jordan was around when we were kids, but like we didn't understand basketball like we did it when we were in high school age, and then right out of high school, like Kobe Bryant was.
Seems like you still don't understand.
You don't understand because you think Chris Webber is for some reason the greatest basketball
He's a god.
player.
He's on the Mount Rushmore
Of what?
Of basketball.
Yeah.
You're crazy. He's not even gonna make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he is.
He's already missed it twice.
He's gonna make it.
He's gonna make it.
When they're as an announcer.
I'm glad you said that because we have a bet going on. We didn't specify on how he's gonna make it.
Well, let's specify that right now.
Okay, he's gonna make it as a player.
I don't know if he's gonna make it, bro.
Look,
you're gonna look up his stats. Look up his stats. His stats are great,
and they're better than Dennis Rodman's. They're better.
Bro, I'm not gonna say I could have better stats than Dennis Rodman, but I probably could have. If I was his height,
they're right there with Kevin Garnett. They're right there with Charles Barkley, except for the MVP and shit. So he's gonna make it.
He's gonna get in.
He'll get there eventually.
Why you hate on him so much?
I don't hate on him, bro. It's just you literally like in there, bro. Like
he's a better rapper than Corey too.
You're massaging him, bro. What?
He can rap better than Kobe too and Shaq. Yeah.
I never heard anything from him.
They all suck to me.
Dude, there was a song I was playing some like 90s R&B type song music or whatever, and I don't remember. I think it was a TLC song, and Kobe Bryant had a. You know what song I'm talking about?
No, he came out in the video. You talking about?
He had a line. He had a whole rap
yeah?
verse in it. Yeah, I think I sent it to her, and I don't remember. I think it was a TLC song, some weird song, and I was like, that's
Trash.
He sounded like Will Smith, and then he said that he's Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, the hell, boy, you need to stick to playing basketball, and
They all want to be rappers, man.
I'm telling you, they all suck.
Hoopers want to be rappers. Rappers want to be ballers.
Again, I don't know. I think LeBron is gonna really go down as the greatest, and by a margin too. You know, but I think the biggest like difference between the two players.
The only reason I think LeBron's eventually people are gonna be like best player of all time is because when we get old, you know, the analysts that are gonna be at that time are gonna be the kids watching him now. They don't know Michael Jordan, so they will be crowning the king. And Jordan will fade.
They will always know Michael Jordan because that
Where-
logo is always going to exist.
We're always going to have this argument where we can say we watched both of them and we can tell you that who's the better player.
For sure, yeah. But I'm telling you, the new analysts, they don't know who Michael Jordan is. They're gonna know LeBron.
See, but even the analysts now,
the only people that still like Michael Jordan are old people because all the kids love LeBron. They don't ever say Michael Jordan,
except for Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is the biggest hater ever, bro.
Yeah, he hates Michael.
Bro, he hates Michael Jordan with a passion, bro.
A lot of people do.
Lord,
Michael Jordan was a killer.
No, Michael Jordan was a dick too.
Yeah, he was.
But I don't know. LeBron. The thing about LeBron that kills me is like he shies away from shit, bro. And that kills me. Like, everybody likes to say, oh, he has a couple, he has a lot of game winners and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I see that. But I also seen him pass the ball a lot.
Yeah.
When he should be the one. And it's not like, I would understand if Jordan would pass the ball because Jordan was smaller than him. Jordan was 6'6", like 190 pounds, right? LeBron is 6'9", like 220, 230.
Shit, like 280, man.
I don't think he's that heavy.
Yeah,
I think he's probably like in the 240-ish range somewhere. If you're that big and you got to pass the ball.
That's his game.
I get it, but
I had this argument with Morales.
Because everybody argues with Morales.
You don't have to shoot the ball to be a killer. You could find the open teammate, right?
Yeah, but then you're not. It would be like saying, is Jason Kidd one of the greatest players ever?
Point guards, yeah.
But he's not one of the greatest ever.
No.
Right. And why is he not? Because he didn't have that killer instinct like Jordan did. He was a great passer. He was a great passer. Mm-hmm. We also say the same thing about Magic Johnson. Mm-hmm. Magic Johnson is a great player, but he's not not the greatest player to ever play.
That's the person they should compare LeBron to.
I agree.
Is Magic.
But he dwarfs him though.
Well, for sure, he's better
he dwarfs him. He dwarfs him. You know what I'm saying? But
So there's like two ways to think about it. Is he passing because it's the right basketball play, or is he passing because he's scared that he might take the shot and miss it?
I think it's a little of both.
I think
he does make the right play sometimes.
I think he passes.
Yeah, but is
because
it
he's not a confident shooter.
I agree.
I think that's what it is more than anything.
I think that's why he learned to pass good because he knew he couldn't shoot the ball in those situations.
Well, there you have it.
That's my opinion.
No, and
a lot of people are gonna be like, "Nah, that's just how he plays. That's his game." I think he developed that game because he never had the jump shot to go with the athleticism.
I can agree with that.
If I'm getting double teamed, because he could shoot over anybody. Carmelo does it. He forces it. Kobe does it. But LeBron doesn't. LeBron gets a double team and he passes it. He doesn't have the confidence to shoot it over people.
Yeah. I mean,
that's my opinion.
I could see that. I could see he doesn't have the confidence for it. I mean, he doesn't really. Even when he does shoot it, it looks like he has to shoot it because like there's no one to pass it to, and they're giving him like 20 feet,
right?
To shoot the ball. They're kind of daring him to shoot the ball.
Or they're up 5 or 6 points, and it feels like, hey, if I miss, we're still up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he just lacks. He lacks what made Jordan special, what made Kobe Bryant special, what made even Reggie Miller special. Like Reggie never shied away from taking a shot. Like there's certain players that like Allen Iverson. There's certain players that you feel that
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose, another one, except Derrick Rose couldn't shoot to save his life.
Yeah, but he didn't shy away from the big time.
No, yeah.
When it was game time,
he was going after. He was going after.
He was going to get that shot.
Yeah. There's a lot of play, and LeBron doesn't have that. He doesn't have like that sixth gear type. You know what I'm saying? Like he's missing something. He's a great player.
Yeah, there's confidence And then there's supreme confidence, where you're saying, "I'm gonna fucking."
And Jordan
shoot
had
this
that
shot, I'm gonna
supreme.
fucking-" yeah.
Jordan had
Some
that
people don't
supreme
got it.
confidence, and Kobe Bryant had that
too.
supreme confidence. I don't think between those two, there isn't there's no one that can surpass that. I mean, maybe like Westbrook's got some serious confidence, but like he's nowhere near as good.
Nah, he keeps proving it every year.
I mean, he's got the confidence. Like he takes the
keeps
shot, but
proving
he
it.
fucking airballs.
Maybe
shit.
some people
every
shouldn't
year.
have that type of confidence.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I can't say LeBron's the GOAT just because of the mere fact that he shies away from things sometimes, man. That alone to me is one of the biggest factors.
And he got torched by Jason Terry when they played.
Oh, the Mavericks?
Mavericks.
Yeah, that was pretty bad too.
Here,
Go
name
ahead.
some young stars who you think are gonna get to that level.
I like that kid.
Michael Jordan, Kobe.
No, I don't really see
LeBron
anybody.
James. You don't see nobody getting to
Like
that
that level
right now.
That level
Right now, like
I don't know.
killing, taking over the NBA.
You know who I see that really impressed me in these playoffs?
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, they played him in the last round.
He did good, but
Bro, there's
Michael
something
Jordan.
about that. No, I know, but I don't really see anybody. Like, I mean, Booker plays good, like, but I don't see it in him either.
No.
I mean, I don't really see anybody. But then again, the game's
I got
different now.
one
You
guy.
don't like Devin Booker.
I do like Devin Booker, but I don't see him like he's gonna be
'Cause
Michael
he's
Jordan.
Not a horrible team right now.
No, but even then, like he doesn't show up. But then here's my issue: no one plays like Kobe and Jordan anymore. Everything's like you would have to compare it to like who's gonna be the next Steph Curry.
I thought it was Kawhi, but Kawhi already proved he just fucked up this year.
I don't think Kawhi cares anymore, bro. I think Kawhi got a paycheck.
Kawhi-
He's got a paycheck from New Balance, and he's getting
But
commercials.
Kawhi
and
had
all
that
shit.
level.
No, he does have that
He's
level.
clutch. He could lock the other man down.
And he kind of plays like Jordan,
He-
like that slow, real slow type of jump shot
If
thing.
you listen to Greg Popovich, when he was young, when Kawhi Leonard was young, he told him to watch Kobe Bryant videos. Like he wanted him to copy his style, take his shots. So as a young player, Kawhi Leonard watched Kobe, and he kind of plays like him.
He's almost a little bit like in between Jordan and Pippen. almost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. No, he's good.
But
He's
as
just
far as somebody taking over, does Chris Webber have any kids on the
oh
way
my
or something?
god.
Maybe in a couple of years.
Oh man, bro, you just can't let that man go, bro.
What about
Good.
Luka?
Luka could be good too, but I think Luka
could be good. He's
Hold
good
on.
already.
Here's my thing.
I
My
like
my
him.
thing with
Talking
Luka,
about.
my thing with Luka is that he's not athletic.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
if it's someone like if imagine him going up against a prime Derrick Rose. Right?
Yeah, but-
That's
What do
I mean
you
Luka
mean?
can still Luka's going to get points. But Luka's not going to go to the basket on him cuz Derrick's
he
going to
is.
smash it to the third row. I think his athleticism is going to hinder him a little bit because it's only going to go downhill. It's not like he's going to have a growth spurt in 5 years
Yeah,
and
but
be
you don't need it,
dramatically
though.
athletic.
You don't need to be
He's
athletic.
already getting his shot off.
Yeah.
He's always going to be able to get her off.
That's true. It'd be like Steph Curry conversation
I think
too.
he can
'cause
be
Steph-
that guy.
like a Jordan-esque.
Yeah, like Jordan.
I think
Bro,
more like a
he's-
Steph Curry
He's already
type.
got massive numbers, and his
How old is he,
career
like
just
20?
fucking started.
He's 20.
Like 20 years old. Jeez,
He's got numbers up the ass.
that's
He might be the one to surpass the point thing.
Yeah, I think James Harden will probably be the one to pass up LeBron James in points if he stays healthy, longevity.
if you don't go on those streaks where he can't hit the side of a house.
No, dude, but he averages 30 every year. Every year he gets a scoring title.
I don't think about him just because of his beard. It makes him
score,
look
though.
older. I feel like
He
he's
can score.
42 already. So
Dude,
I don't-
have you seen pictures of what he looked like when he didn't have that?
No,
you know he
no.
can keep the beard, bro.
Yeah.
He,
You
looked,
see his
he
teeth.
looked horrible. He looked horrible when he was up and coming. You know who I thought really would have a chance of beating like point white would be Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant,
got
if
hurt
he,
too many times,
yeah,
man.
if he was to be healthy, bro, he would be the all time leading scorer because that you cannot stop that.
when you're built
At
like
all.
a toothpick, that tends to happen.
Yeah, but it's not just because he's built like a toothpick. I mean, he's built like a toothpick with moves like a typical guard, like
Yeah.
No. That's why
And
he
a
gets
jump
hurt,
shot.
I think.
and a fucking
You
jump
gotta
shot.
put muscle on that frame. Oh my God.
He don't need it, man. He don't need it.
I don't think you could put muscle
No,
on that frame.
just to avoid injury, you could put muscle on it.
Dude, he has professional trainers with him, and they haven't been
Take
able to do
fucking
anything for him.
steroids. I don't
You
think
can't.
that's for
It's
that.
his foot, too.
Why not?
Remember he
What do you mean? Why not?
He had that fracture on his foot. He
Yeah.
kept him out for like 2
And then he
years.
tore his Achilles now. So, they can't take steroids. Why do you think LeBron looks so stupid with his freaking hair falling out of his head? Because he can't go do restore. Because you got to take drugs for that shit to keep it on your head. That's why he has to wait till after he retires to do it.
You ever look into it?
I'm okay with being bald. I'm not hanging on to dreams like LeBron is, bro. LeBron is hanging on the dreams. Like every time the camera catches,
why not?
Every time the camera catches him,
it.
every time the camera catches him from like behind,
it's bad,
bro. It's just all you see is skin. There's no.
There's a meme with the Reese's Buttercup.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? You put the Reese's out. And every time I see LeBron,
like
I think
butter.
of the Reese's meme.
Sorry, not sorry.
He's gotta let that go, bro. But I mean, I get it. He can't do what Urlacher did right now. So
if I had the money, I'd do it.
If I had the money, I'd.
Yeah.
No, you know,
if I'm
I don't know,
millions,
bro.
I'm gonna go get my hair
I don't know
done.
if I would. I'm pretty comfortable being bald.
Bullshit, Miguel. If we were a millionaire, this nigga would have a ponytail down to his ass right now,
like Mark Anthony used to have back in the day. Dude, no, honestly, I'm pretty comfortable.
I know you are, but I'm saying if you had the money,
you
would do it.
Yeah, you know what, you're right. I think I've said it before. If I had a lot of money, I would have two things. I'd have a lot of hair and the perfect white.
But then you
smile.
would have to leave the country and go to some place nobody knows you, so it could be like legit
for real
because everybody knows you're bald.
So
think about
but I have hair now.
Okay,
I don't care if you know that I was bald. I have hair now.
No, it defeats the purpose.
I have more hair than you,
bald,
buddy.
I mean,
you're going bald too there.
I'm not going bald.
Take your hat off.
I'm not going to say it's just because my hair is a mess right now.
Oh, no. Because on record, I think last week you said that your hair is thinning.
Thinning a little bit. Everybody's hair starts thinning.
You look like LeBron from behind, bro.
I do not look like. No, are you crazy?
You could pepper it up. They got a little dust.
I'm not doing
fill in the spots.
No, I'm straight.
Oh my God, you're going bald, bro. It's all right. You're gonna join the club.
No.
No. All right.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Jordan's still the GOAT, bro. Jordan's
for sure.
Hands down.
Like
hands down. Like you just can't beat.
I don't want to hear about it no more.
Yeah. I'm kind of
3 years from now, I'll revisit it. Right now, Jordan.
I agree. So what else is in the news? So a few weeks back we touched on this Netflix thing, and I guess what everybody wanted was for them to get sued, and apparently the state of Washington took them to court.
Who's them?
The state of Washington took Netflix to court.
Oh, okay.
That would be them. Took that. They didn't take me to court. Okay, my mistake. My bad, bro. Yeah. So the state of Washington took Netflix to court, and I guess they got indicted for it. For the cuties thing, which was a big scandal type of shit. What was funny was we talked about this yesterday, and then this morning I go on Facebook and I have a picture. Somebody posted a picture of the WAP thing in the same poses as the little girls are on the cover of the movie.
Ah.
And I'm like, see, this is the problem. Why isn't anyone mad at this? Why are we mad at Netflix? I don't get it. Like, this is dumb, bro. Like,
yeah.
Little girls are so impressionable, and they want to fit in, and they want to be like the people they see on TV. That's natural, right? That's what most kids do. Like, when we were kids, we wanted to be like Jordan, so we would try to jump from the free throw line and stick your tongue out and all this type of shit, right? So, again, yes, that movie's in bad taste. It's in bad taste, right? But people are missing the point. Like, honestly missing the point. I don't know if you agree. But I mean, even the director said that was the point.
To what?
To show, because she said what inspired her to do this movie was her religious problems with her family when she was young, right? Because the movie has a religious thing to it. And one day she was on the bus or on a train or something, and she saw a bunch of young girls dancing to sexualized music. And she interviewed them and asked them, where do you guys learn this stuff? Where do you guys see this stuff? And they literally pointed to a bunch of videos of popular music. You know what I'm saying? So again, where's the actual problem here? Is the problem that this movie came out, or is the problem that these little girls are watching horrible things on TV? What's the bigger problem?
I think the lady made the movie to shed light on the situation. Like, little girls want to copy, Cardi B or whatever. And, sex it's around.
Sex
it's
fucking
normal
sells.
now. Right. It's normal now. But do they have to put out a movie about it?
I think
with little girls.
I think the movie would have been fine if certain things would have not have been shown. Right? But we also got
why'd you have to add that into it?
But
Like, it doesn't
first of all,
make
remember
sense.
where she's from. Okay? Everybody's culture is different.
What do you mean? I don't even know who you're talking about. What's
The-
your name?
I forgot her name. You're not going to know who she is. She's from France.
You're telling me to remember where she's
No,
from?
I'm saying remember where she's from. So she's not from the United States.
Okay.
She's from France. And in France isn't like here. Okay? France is a little more free sexually thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a different culture. So you got to put that into perspective as well. It can't just be, oh, we only agree with what we think over here. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Why? Because we're not the same type of people.
I know. Just giving you shit.
I know you are. But anyways, I don't know. I think the movie, again, was in bad taste, but I just feel like this is a pointless lawsuit. Like, this is dumb. If you don't want to watch the movie, don't fucking watch it. It's that simple.
Tell you what, WAP is destroying the world. I got WAP too. Whack ass penis.
That's fucked.
That's fucked up,
That
bro.
is a joke.
Oh,
I like to joke around. It's not true at all.
That's your fault.
why?
Because on the last show, you telling him Piquito, and now it's stuck in his head. You see?
Now,
You
Piquito.
shouldn't do that. The guy's
guy,
starting
he
to
was
think
like-
his dick is
okay.
whack now, bro. It's your fault.
For like 2 weeks, she's talking about Aries, Cancer, this and that. He's like, this is all bullshit. Until he finds something that he can rip on me.
Because it was hilarious,
Like-
dude. It was fucking hilarious. If it would have said that about me, I would have put it up too. What the fuck is the big deal? But it was pretty funny because you were over here. You guys are trying to convince me that this is legit. This is legit. And look, it tells you got a small penis. Is it legit?
No,
You don't believe in horoscopes?
no, I
None
don't
of that?
believe. Neither does he. He's lying.
I don't. What? I never said I did.
Semi.
I don't. I don't believe it. I don't believe in that.
Because you ever read what a Gemini's like?
What's a Gemini like?
Well, to break it all down, bipolar. Like
Okay.
happy, mad, sad, all in one. Could like change like that. I'm like that.
You like that?
Legit, yeah. Like I'm like that. Like
I
could be mad one minute and then I'm like, I'm okay.
Dude, every time I read a horoscope, right? Like the general ones, not like the specific ones, like the ones that are in the newspaper type shit.
Yeah.
Like
Not the ones that are gonna tell you, oh, you're gonna be rich in a week.
no.
or two, or you
Like
will
it'll
meet
tell you,
somebody.
it'll try to
I'm
tell you
talking
something
like,
about your personality or
right,
whatever.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I feel like it's so easy to get caught up in that shit. Like in your own head, you make these connections that are not
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah.
it'll say for me, it'll be like, you're loud or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm loud, but that doesn't mean that you're right.
Anybody could be loud,
Anybody
yeah.
can be loud. That's just like it's so random. I feel like people just connect the dots and there's really no connection. You're making yourself think that.
These are the same
I
people.
don't know,
that-
bro, but Geminis are fucked up, man. I would never date a Gemini, and I'm a fucking Gemini.
I don't know, bro, because they say, well,
Geminis are fucking crazy, bro.
is that true?
Yep.
They're fucking crazy.
Yep.
Oh, you're not that bad.
I'm
You're
not
that
bad.
bad. You're not that. Only when you
But
get
I'm
mad
an
playing
asshole.
basketball.
I'm an
people.
asshole.
Yeah, because that you are.
I'm a fucking asshole.
Boy, you get crazy
and then
when
I
people
could be
play
really
basketball.
sweet too.
Dude, I swear, Ralph, we've played basketball so many times, and you get into so many fucking fights, bro. It's hilarious, man.
Yeah, I had this conversation with Cadillac.
Okay.
Right? You know, the problem.
That's his
with me-
real name, by the way. No, I'm just saying it's not his real name. But
The problem with me is that, and I don't look for these fights, right?
sure you don't.
No, I don't look for these fights. What happens to me
Sure.
is I'm competitive,
Uh-huh.
right? So I'll score, I'll talk a little bit, in fun, and then the guys want to fuck me up. All of a sudden, they want to beat me up, right?
Uh-huh.
Why? Because I'm short, I'm chubby, I don't look intimidating, right? If you score,
But
if
you've
you
had the
score
same
and you-
problem
wait,
since we were young.
Yeah, I've always
No,
so
but you were never-
I'm not an intimidating person.
Now,
When you score, you talk a little bit, or somebody gets into you. They look, this nigga's 6'3", 6'3", 180 pounds. You got more leverage, right? Same thing with Cadillac. Cadillac had, and I told Cadillac one day, I was like, watch this, bro. I'm gonna come in the gym. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, and guaranteed somebody's gonna try to pull it with me, right? The first 5 minutes I get into it, I get into it with this dude calling me a bitch and pushing me because I fouled him. Why? Because he wasn't intimidated by me. Yeah. Now if Cadillac does it, they're like, good D, bro. Because that nigga's strong and big, so it's just an intimidating factor.
I don't know, but I think okay.
I do got a big mouth. Though. I don't like nobody yapping at me.
You do have a big fucking mouth, especially when it comes to basketball.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? The only bad thing is one thing stuck with me that you always say, and it still sticks with me now. Like I remember one time you were like, you said something like I could take a foul, but I'm gonna give it back, and if you say something to me or whatever, then there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like if I foul you, right? I should expect a receipt from that. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to take one right back. That. No, not like that. Yeah. But you said it like, you're going to call me a bitch, but if I foul you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that type of thing. I'm like, that sticks with me. Like that pisses me off. Like if somebody's playing me.
Right.
And you play me physically.
Right.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give it right back to you.
Now,
and if you say something to me, we're going to have a problem.
I'm saying
that's my biggest gripe with people.
For sure,
bro.
Yeah.
John, what's your take?
So I'm assuming you guys aren't playing rec league in Evanston or up in the North Shore, right? It's got to be somewhere down south.
It got to be south.
That's racist.
It's true.
That was racist.
I live in Chicago. I could say it is true.
Dude, what's your opinion? Do you play basketball?
Sure, I do once in a while. I don't know why you
2K?
guys get so heated. I get competitive when it's like a one-on-one thing, never in a
weightlifting?
Basketball. No. It's just in any sport, like tennis. There's been times I've gotten mad in tennis.
But
bowling,
you're not that. You're
it's
got to
be a sport where I'm the one at fault. Like if we're playing a team game, 5-on-5, and I lose, I can always say, "Oh, well, this guy didn't have a good game. That's why." But when it's me, when I'm solely at fault, that's when I get pissed off at myself.
But you don't. I've never seen you get loud with anyone, ever. Ever.
If you only knew how much I wanted to smack you that one time we were playing basketball and you called me a bitch, I was literally gonna cold cock you in the back of your head.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember calling you a bitch.
Yeah, you called me a bitch.
It must have not been.
That's my trigger word.
That must have not have been like.
That's the trigger word.
No,
yeah,
that I don't.
Me it is.
That must have been like a last like slipped out of my mouth. I don't even really call people bitches like that.
And it almost cost.
Did he say it to your face, or did he say it walking away?
I was probably walking away.
He called me a bitch. Called me a bitch, and then he walked away to get the ball, and that's when I was gonna cold cock him.
What's a cold cock?
Punch in the face.
In the back of the head or something.
Jeez. I don't know. I get into like the thing is with me now is like when I was really young, I sucked really bad. I mean, you kind of remember. I was just athletic.
Shit, I thought you were better than you are now.
Hell no, you fucking crazy, bro. You're fucking crazy. At least
back then you could dunk.
Shit, but that's all I could do. And you used to run that same fucking that little lob over the fucking center all fucking day. You would run it with me all the time. I don't ever really get mad. I only get mad when like shit like that happens. Like if you're gonna foul me, fine. But if I foul you back, I don't want to hear you baby calling fouls and shit or calling people.
So you get into it with a lot of people too, right?
On occasion, not so much anymore, but on occasion.
To me, I always thought you got into it with people. Because when people played basketball with you, they expected you to be a lot more than what you were. Nah, I'm not being mean. Hey. Like they wanted him to be like Michael Jordan or something, you know. Like,
and I'm not that player. I'm not that player. He
missed a layup, and they'd be like, "What the fuck? This guy's 6'3", can't even hit a layup."
And that's true. I mean, but when I was you're talking about when I was younger.
Yeah, when you were younger. Yeah.
When I was younger, I mean, I literally was nothing but an athlete. That's all I was. I wasn't hitting threes or anything like that or fucking.
You know how you look at Norman? Norman, you're like, oh, this guy's weak. You know, all he could do is dunk and jump.
Yeah, but Norman was a little better than I was.
He got to a point where he got good, but Norman used to suck too real bad.
No, I mean, why are you laughing?
I don't know. Random people, random.
Because you're not gonna know who these people are.
It's a funny name though, Norman.
I don't know, like with me when it came to basketball, like I sucked really bad until like I want to say I got to like 26, 27 when I actually started knowing how to play. But then I had knee surgery, and after that, and I couldn't jump that much anymore either, and that kind of hindered me. But before then,
it's just for fun, bro. Back then, we take it a lot more serious. Now it's.
But you know what? Now I actually like playing because I was scared when I was young, bro. Like I would get scared when I was playing, especially when we were playing like at Mozart and all those parks or whatever. I was scared to play. Now it's different. Now
those times are fun, man.
Shit doesn't scare me no more. Like you could be an NBA player. I mean, yeah, you're gonna beat me, but
it's just fun.
I'm gonna try. Fuck it.
You know, I don't take it serious. There's a lot of guys that take.
You don't play basketball anymore. Of course, you don't take it serious.
Even the last few years, I stopped. You know,
last few years. I
haven't played like.
Bro, I haven't seen you play like 6. Well, the last time you played was when I took you to that Foster thing, right?
I stopped playing like 31 years old. It's been like 3-4 years.
You got to get back to it, bro. Come on, man. I believe in you, bro.
Too fat, man.
I got you, bro. I'll pass you the ball every time. Bro, I've seen people bigger than you play right now, bro. Stop.
I don't like to run. I don't even want to run from here.
Play half court. I can't help you if you don't want to run, bro. I can help you.
Your buddy Eric, he's a big boy. He can still.
Eric,
you hate him.
I don't hate him,
Why?
bro. That's a bad word. I don't hate him. I just got mad at him because for someone who talked so much shit growing up.
I don't remember him talking
really?
that much shit.
Really? Are you serious?
I guess.
Didn't him and Joel almost get into it a long time ago?
Oh, he almost got shot at my house.
Oh, so obviously he talks a lot of shit.
Oh.
And that's okay. I got no problem with people talking shit, right? But if you're going to talk shit to me, right? And then start crying about fouls here and this, and then you're pushing all this. Bro, shut up and play. And I'm not saying Eric's not good. Eric is he's still good. He was really good back then. He's got a hell of a jump shot. I feel like you know who I'm talking about. He had a nasty torch, all that good stuff. But
I'm sure
dude,
he played against
it's fucked up. It's fucked up because he was so much better than us when we were kids. He was so much better than us.
Eric who, man?
Velasquez. He's a shooter, man.
I'll show you a picture.
You've probably seen him.
Play export.
Yeah,
he used to play export. Real nasty shooter, like disgusting shooter.
Kind of like.
Yeah, he had that little flick. Yeah,
with the goatee.
Yeah, that's him. He spent 3 hours doing that goatee.
He talked shit. He was always quiet.
Bro, he would talk.
I told you.
He would talk shit to us.
You're lying.
He would talk shit to us.
Maybe to y'all, but like
us,
at the gym, he was the most friendliest guy. He never
No, I'm not saying.
shit,
I'm not talking about him like personally. He's fine. I'm just saying when he played basketball with us, because he knew he was better than us.
He talks.
So he can get away with saying shit.
I think just growing up with people, you tend to talk
you're gonna talk shit too.
Yeah.
The issue was when we went to go play one time at Export, and this was like last year, like towards the end of last year, and I'm not 16 years old anymore, right? Like I can defend myself.
Yeah.
I can defend myself when it comes to basketball right now.
Yeah.
So he started saying something to me, and I'm sorry, you say something to me, I'm gonna say something right back to you. And it became a back and forth. And then he ended up losing. Because it was 32. He ended up losing, right? He literally grabbed his bag and went home. And mind you, we've been friends. We've been friends since we were little kids. We were little kids. We were all friends.
He didn't want to lose to you, bro.
And that's okay. But
I don't like losing
let
to you.
it go, bro. I mean, it's just a game, bro. If he would have beat me, I thought I was going to lose because he was starting to come back.
Yeah, he was.
He was starting to come back. But whatever.
Are you better at basketball or picking up girls?
I'm not gonna answer that right now. No,
your girl don't care, man.
Back then, we're talking about back then.
Back then, yeah.
Oh, back then, I was definitely better at picking up girls.
Picking up girls. Hey, man, this nigga
She's
was
laughing at you. I don't believe that.
Because she doesn't want to say how I met her. Because that was kind of sad how I did that.
This dude was the cockiest dude, bro. He thought he was sexy as fuck. Right? He's like, look at my blowout, bro. This is fresh. Shut the fuck up. He thought he was Daddy Yankee.
Dude, you know how much I would love to go back to that day right now, bro? Be like, look, you want to check out this blowout right here? But who the hell gets blowouts nowadays, bro? But goddamn. No, I literally thought I was Daddy Yankee back then.
Yeah, he thought he was Daddy Yankee, bro.
God.
I want to say I was probably better at picking up chicks than playing basketball. Back in my day.
What was your go-to?
My go-to move?
Pickup line.
Pickup line? Why are you laughing, John? At least I had some type of pickup line.
I've already
You-
got
you
one.
What's
know
your
this
what's
guy.
yours? What's your pickup line, John?
Hey, wait.
You want to go bench?
Huh?
You want to go bench?
Mine was, hey, I got money. And then they would,
Wow.
yeah.
Does that
no,
work?
no, it doesn't work. It
I don't
was-
think you know what. Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Once we got into the age where we go to like clubs when we were younger, I didn't have a pickup line. My thing was I'd wait for bachata to come on, and
Let's
that was
Yeah.
that was my way in there. That was the easy way in. John,
My
you
thing
wouldn't know
was
about that.
When you like the girl, that's how I knew Miguel liked the girl. Miguel be hanging out with us, talking normal. Then he see a girl he like, and he's like, Javi, pásame la cerveza. He start talking Puerto Rican Spanish because he thinks that shit sounds sexy. We would
They're
look
probably
at each
thinking,
other.
Oh, that broke ass Spanish.
Yeah,
What?
we're looking at each other like, this nigga sees a girl he likes. Nigga's talking that Spanish.
Hey, it works sometimes. Shut up. It worked a few times. But no, honestly, what I would do is I would wait for the bachata to come on. But that was like my secret weapon right there. That was about it. I was
El
doing
Volcan.
Bro, Volcan was the spot, bro. 26 with Kenzie, bro. That was the spot.
Spot to get your car broken into.
Yeah, that too.
This guy got game banged at there too.
A bunch of times there, bro.
Yeah, you still went. Wow.
Of course I did. It was fun.
Craziness.
But I think we're gonna call it a night, guys.
Sounds good.
Ralph, you had a good time?
Yeah,
John?
it's fun.
Meh.
Nah. You didn't have much to say today, huh?
No, I was
Sorry that
talking. What are
we
you
threw
talking
down
about?
Chris Webber a little bit today. I
Yeah, that
apologize.
hurt.
I'm
That's,
sorry. He'll make the Hall of Fame one day.
Yeah, you will.
You know, one day.
He will.
Everyone will at some point, though.
What does that mean? No.
Whatever. All right, man. That's our show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please help the channel out. Give it a thumbs up. All that good stuff. And all of this was in our opinion. And if you don't agree with it, I got 3 words for you. Thanks for listening.